set off. Right, let's have a look around, see what we've got at Blackpool Play Expo this year. Apart from the usual ones, Time Crisis 2, House of the Dead, there are some stuff we haven't seen before, like the Sega Monocoque, which is similar to Andy's favourite game, Afterburner, in that it moves around and makes you feel quite sick. Exactly. Miss Pac-Man and Super Pac-Man, we've got Galaxian, Gallagher, Bosconian a lot, but this is what we've not seen for a while. Carnival and Dancing Stage, if you can hear me over it. Over here we've got some of your old school keyboard PCs like your BBC, Amiga, Commodore, that kind of thing. We've got Millipede, Space Invaders, Time Pilot. It's fairly hard to see because there's a lot of people here at the minute and they're all playing the games. But we've got Donkey Kong Jr., Popeye, Nemesis, Double Dragon. I am missing a few out, but I don't want to give all of the games away, so to speak. But we've got Asteroids, Millipede, Super Hang-On, which Andy had a bit of fun on before. We've got Legends now, Outrun, Crazy Taxi, seriously big game, sorry. But, more importantly, we've got the bar. Got to get the bar in. We'll be spending some time there later. My favourite, my favourite, my favourite. Yeah. Love Daytona USA. Not even sorry that I made him stop then. Point Blank and Off-Road. Off-Road is a bit of a different one. The camera doesn't move on it at all. It's all on the wheel. And the wheel just carries on. Now, this is the difference. Last time we came, all of this was pinball machines. Now, it's even more arcade cabinets. We've got things like Commando, Lethal Enforcers, another version of Stronger there. This one's a bit of a unique one. It's Street Fighter, but with a whack-a-mole style controller. Operation Wolf, Virtua Striker, Mortal Kombat 2. Really fun. Virtua Fighter 2 used to have that on PC. Brilliant little game. That was another bright flash. Neo Geo, Thunderblade, and now this is seriously highly anticipated bit of Play Expo. Quang from Asobi Tech has brought his entire collection of extremely rare, very unique consoles, i.e. the legitimate PSX. But we've got an interview with him coming up, stay tuned for that. That's all of the cabinets for now, but we're getting to PC stuff. So we're going to let Andy rest his arms for a sec and we will be back after a quick jump cut. Right, we're back. He's rested his arms, he's feeling a lot better now. We're going to try and talk over the guy on the mic, but that happens every year. To my right, we've got PC games with all the old games like Doom, Red Alert 2, Tiberian Sun, Wolfenstein 3D. If you ever have any respect for first-person shooters, Call of Duty gamers, I'm looking at you. Get playing Wolf 3D. That's where first-person shooters started. We're crashing into people. To my left, Dreamcast Junkyard brought about 40 or 50 different Dreamcast games and Dreamcast, all linked up, all multiplayer, everything ready to rock. Playing, what we got? Ready to Rumble 2, House of the Dead, Crazy Taxi, all of you really well known. No way, we've got Family Guy Pinball. If you can't tell, we're in the pinball area. This is really fucking loud. We've got Elvis, ACDC, Metallica, Flintstones. I really hope you can hear me. I can't hear me. Star Trek to my left. Last time we came here, all this is Minecraft. They're really cool guys. We got Getaway, we've got Junkyard, Blackpool, The Hobbit. We know that had a pinball. Indiana Jones. That one. Tron film. I'm getting a very dry throat. Oh, these are seriously old bits of kit now. Really old school. All just about circuit board. Proper old school. Speed jump circuit. Well, hey, Andy, poker. Jackpot. Aerosmith. These are for sale. Some of these are for sale. This is interesting one. Let's have a moment this one. Not quite sure how this one works, but as far as I can tell, you control the pinball, flap with this. How's it all? Right. And does it? It goes. Oh, nice. I think we'll be able to go on that at some point. Thank you very much, Mike. And I think that's pretty much it. Arcade machines aren't just cabinets. These ones move around while you're driving. Might not look a lot, but trust me, when you're in there, you're steering it about and it's throwing you around. Really, really helps the immersion. And these are well worth it. If you can get on them, well worth the go. If you can't tell from the lights and all the clicking, this is Time Crisis 2 in House of the Dead with the guns. So, no stick, no buttons, point, aim, shoot. Really simple, seriously challenging. This game took a lot of my money in various arcades over the years. Whack-a-mole Street Fighter, anyone? Very different way of doing it. It does work surprisingly well. Although, in my opinion, it does take away from the actual game because you're concentrating more on what you're hitting as opposed to what's happening in the fight. And there's no real way of doing combos. It's just, if it pops up, you belt it and it doesn't move on the game. It's a good hybrid, but it does take away from the actual game. It's well worth a go. Here we've got Marble Madness, another innovation in controls, no stick, no directional pad, no wheel, but instead we've got full-on marble to play with, and that's how you control it. You spin the ball the way you want the marble to go, and it'll go there. Now this one, I rolled it. This level isn't so bad, but if I can finish it fairly quickly, show you one of the mechanics in this game that seems fairly simple. This, it says, time to finish, begin a race. You see the little black ball at the bottom, that thing does that. Now, there are obviously ways around it. I've never been very good at this game. Whether it's the control type, not sure. But more innovation, more evolution, more ways of keeping the cabinets going with different controls and keeping your interest. So it works well. Bye. We've talked about how you can sit in a car, it'll throw you about a bit, and we've got the Sega Rally where you sit in the car as well. Standing driving, different way of looking at it, and when you think about it, it shouldn't work. But oddly it does. There's something about the position that they've put together for super taxis, especially 18 wheels, that works surprisingly well. It can be a bit uncomfortable if you've played it for quite a while, but with them being arcade cabinets, they were never designed for you to do like 2-3 hour stretches on it anyway. So, well worth a check. And these came before the car, sitting in the car type of driving, so more evolution. We're in the VR room. It's always a bit hidden away for some reason, but it is here. It's well worth checking out. They've got 2 or 3 PlayStation VR headsets, HTC Vive, and here we've got the Oculus Rift, which is getting very, very affordable, and the optimization is getting a lot better. This PC is running Oculus really well. It's got a 4-year-old Intel i5 6000 series, and it's running on a GTX 1050. Admittedly, it's gigabytes, overclocked edition, but it's still run really well, which means that you don't need to spend 3 or 4 grand on a computer to get into the world of VR. Yes, you can get the PlayStation, the console itself is still like 300-400 quid plus the headset, but it's getting better, it's getting way more accessible for people who don't have PCs. Even if you do have a PC and you don't think it's good enough, it probably is. A lot of the benchmarks on Steam for VR are free, well worth checking out. The Oculus Rift at the minute is only $399. It does sound a lot, but when it came out it was over £1,000. So it's getting cheaper, it's getting there slowly. Well, that's it for another year at Blackpool Play Expo. Really good year, really enjoyed it. Some of the indie stuff we'd not seen before, which is always nice. All Contact Lost still impresses me, even though I've played it I don't know how many times. Played it to the point that Andy was like, come on, stop it, come on, we need to do other stuff. But yeah, really impressive. Some of the guests that we've met, Slopes, we've met Jim Bagley, Kim Justice, oh, and a bunch more, thank you.
stanpcgaming.
Cheers. Random. Anyway, but yeah, very tired. Not as tired as Andy, because Andy found alcohol last night. Didn't you? Feeling a little worse for wear. And how can we forget the exquisite, luxurious surroundings of Norbreck Castle? Never fails to impress. I think we'll use that word there. But next, we've got Manchester Play Expo. That is coming up in May, and it's at Manchester Central. Don't forget, it has changed venues. It's not at Trafford Park anymore. Still very impressive. I'm using that word a lot. I should probably find another word. Oh well. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you want to see at stanpcgaming on Twitter and Instagram. Share the love, share the video, share the channel, share everything that I've forgotten because we've not done a video in ages. But we're back now. There will be more videos. Bye.